Hey guys, this is Mark, and today I just want to give you a quick update on my potatoes. The last video I posted was in, I believe, May 16th, which is approximately 3 weeks ago. And I'm going to post the link here in the top right corner, and I'm going to put the link in the description if you would like to go back and watch that video. So you can see the difference between, in a 3 week period. But I just want to show you this quick progress here. So what I'm doing here, I'm growing from the seed organic in those 2 gallon pots, right? And I do understand some people say you can't really grow tomatoes in the pots smaller than 5 gallons, which is, I tried it and it's working for me. So here, I'm not sure what type of tomato this one is. I know it was organic from Home Depot. It was the seeds. This one, I know for a fact it's a Brandywine. This one has a very distinctive type of leaves, which is, something called potato leaves, the same type of leaves as a potato. The only problem is, guys, I did some research, and Brandywine, they do not like hot weather, and I'm here in Miami, Florida, and it's June, and especially I'm facing west. And sun has been just crazy, and the heat's been crazy. We had some clouds in the past few days, so that kind of helped. One thing I want to mention, guys, I do bring those when there's no clouds during the day. I do bring them inside my apartment and just keep them behind this glass window right there. I just know for a fact, if tomatoes, if it's over 90s and it's over 70s at night, they will start dropping the flowers. And since I've been bringing them inside, as you can guys see here, all the flowers are here. And one of the thing, guys, I want to show you here, if I can find it, when the tomato plants, it's about to drop the flowers, you're gonna see a little yellowing here at the end, and then it's just, the flower is gonna fall off. So these been doing amazing. One thing I've been doing, guys, I know there's a lot of people, recommending toothbrushes to kind of, vibrate the flowers. What I use is basically my trimmer. When I turn it on, it just vibrates, and I gently just touch the flowers, and that just helps me pollinate the flowers. There's a good example right here. As you can guys see here, this one just got a yellow, and this one would not produce the fruit. But as you can guys see here, just plenty of flowers. Okay, so those people who tell you cannot grow tomatoes in the 2 gallon pots, I mean, if you have to, you have to. Just make sure you fertilizing them at least once a month. That's what I've been doing with the dry or fully organic slow releasing fertilizer, and it's just plenty of fruits. Okay, now one thing, right? uh, First, let's wait and make sure I get fruits before, you know because if I don't get any fruit, then I'll blame those 2 gallon pots. But for now, everything is fine. So this one and the last one right there, the same type, and the middle one, like I said, it's a Brandywine, and these just do not like the heat. Do not like the heat, and very high humidity. And I read somewhere that if here in Florida, Miami, at this time, we have around 80-90% humidity every single day. And somebody said something, I'm not sure if I was reading or watching something. Somebody said that the pollen inside the flowers might just get clogged up and never pollinate, and the fruit would never develop. So this is the reason why I kind of bring them, inside in the 75-degree temperature inside, air conditioned apartment. And then at night I just take him out and then just water them. Okay, so these two are doing very good, the middle one. But I want to show you, if you watched the last video, like I said, I'm going to post the link on the top. These two, I plant them there deep, and at the beginning the growth was, pretty slow. And this one right here, this was the one when I planted the plant, just on the top of the soil. I didn't plant it deep, and this one was doing very good. The problem is, this one got some type of disease, right? There was some white stuff. I forgot the name of it. I'm sure you guys do. Can leave a comment. There was some white stuff under it, and my leaves start curling, and I had to kind of rescue it, and I had to just cut the worst part of it. And look at this, guys. All right, tomatoes those tomatoes actually survived. Those flowers produce tomatoes, and they are doing amazing. All right, so hopefully at least I can get 4 tomatoes out of this small plant. What I did here, guys, with this virus or disease, whatever you want to call it, I directly sprayed the leaves with the hydrogen peroxide. I know some people dilute it, but it seems like it stops the progress. Okay, and I'm very careful by separating those other plants. I do not want this you know, disease or whatever it's called, you know, spread on the healthy plants. But so far everything's been doing. I've been watching leaves every single day, you know, kind of, you know, keeping an eye on it, make sure nothing transfers to the healthy plants, and if it do, right away I'm gonna spray it with the hydrogen peroxide. But as you can guys see here, you know, very nice, very healthy. One thing I noticed, guys, a lot of guys, you know, my fertilizer is 4-4-4, you know, 4 nitrogen, phosphate, and potash. But I know some people are using much higher, you know, numbers. And but what I noticed in their fruits, in their tomatoes, they're cracking, they're just growing way too fast. Okay, even if it's maybe, you know, I'm not sure about, you know, if organic makes any difference or not. I never use any, you know, inorganic chemicals type of fertilizers, so I can't really compare it. But you know, to me, you know, low and slow is just fine. Okay, these are doing beautiful. There's no big stretches, anything like that, and just, you know, let them grow on their own pace. And I think that's the way you're gonna get the best type of tomatoes without any cracks or you know, any other type of problems that might develop. Okay, so that's it, guys. You know, this is my progress. Like I said, watch this video on top of that. I'm gonna post the card here again. You can watch the video, you know, from 3 weeks ago. You'll see how much smaller they were. And so far the two, and actually this one is not even a 2 gallon. This is much smaller, a little bit smaller than this one. So this is 2 gallon for sure. This one might be like 1.75 or 1.5 gallon pot. So, you know, so far so good, guys. And thank you guys for watching. You know, leave a comment, leave a comment if you have any questions, if you have any recommendations, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.